Alright guys, what's going on? We are on our part 2 video. We were discussing my idea to get a 360 for my birthday and why I would like it and why I'm getting frustrated with PS3. With all that I've said being said, I want to now talk about some of the things that I'm going to be doing to kind of prep myself and really make sure that this is something I want to do. To get a 360 for my birthday. I have already, as I said, talked to Chris, my friend, about it, who has a lot of experience playing both systems. And he explained to me a lot of the reasons why Xbox is better, and a lot of those I covered with you in the last video. Now he has graciously offered to bring his 360 up to school and let me play some hands-on with it. Possibly during this week, because I'm hoping I'm not going to be too busy. It doesn't look like I will be, but you know, it remains up in the air. But that would be really cool if, of course, we're waiting for Killzone 3 to come out so I can start playing games and making videos. So while we're waiting, it would be really cool this week if I could get some hands-on with the 360. And what I'd mainly like to do is play his version of Black Ops on 360, because then I can make an apples-to-apples comparison between what I'm seeing on the screen for PlayStation and the experiences I'm having versus the 360s. And I really, for this kind of thing, I'd love to make an apples-to-apples comparison. So yeah, I would love to get my hands on Xbox's version of Black Ops. Excuse me, let me take another sip of drink over here. Alright. So that's cool, and he also said that he would bring some of the exclusives up, like Halo and some of those other games that I'd be able to get hands-on experience with, and play through some of those. And not only would that give me a good comparison of the online, give me some experience with Xbox Live and stuff like that, but I can also start getting used to the interface. I can start getting used to the controller itself, because I've only played Xbox 360 maybe 3 times in my entire life. So obviously I need to get used to the interface, used to the controller, which won't take very long. It will just take some playing with it, but it'd be cool to get that done early. And so that would be really cool. I think that's really important for me in making this decision, is a hands-on with the game, with the console, and making comparisons. And obviously, if that goes through this week, I will probably include my results and things with that in the next channel update, and probably, to be honest with you, if it goes through, especially if we play Call of Duty with his 360, I will probably take the camera and film them. That way, you get a really unique look at my first experiences playing the Xbox 360, which would be really cool to get on footage to see my honest reactions to the game. And I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna beef it up just because this is something on my mind. I'm not gonna fool myself into thinking, oh, this is so much better, if it's really not. If it's the same, that's exactly what I'm gonna say. I'm all about being honest. I'm all about giving you my honest reactions to games and my experiences with them. So if the game is better, I'm going to tell you it's better, and if it's not, I'm going to tell you that too. So that's probably something cool that you might be able to see on the channel this week, is some footage of me playing some 360. So that would be cool. Another part of my research is just talking to people who have experience with both systems, which is big. And like I said, I've already talked to Chris, and I have a couple of other people I know who have just experienced the 360, but I can ask their experiences and see if they ever had a problem with their console or anything like that. Now, here's where I want to open an invitation to anybody watching this video. I obviously need help making this decision. I need resources, I need experience, I need advice on whether or not this is a good idea to add a 360 to my gaming console list. So if there's anybody out there who has experience with both consoles, significant experience with both, and can tell me yes, the 360 is better, or no, it's not, and tell me why, oh, excuse me, that would be very helpful. If there's anybody who just has 360 experience, that would also be helpful, because you can tell me, again, your honest opinions of it, and if there's things about the 360 you don't really like, or if you've never had a problem. So if you guys have anything, send me a message or comment on this video and let me know what your opinions are, and I'd be more than happy to read them, because I need the opinions to make the decision. What I don't want is fanboys of either console coming on here and bashing whatever I'm doing, or bashing the PS3 or whatever, and they have no idea what they're talking about. They're just fanboys. I don't want Xbox fanboys coming on here and going, "Oh man, the PS3 sucks, whatever, blah blah blah, why would you ever buy that Xbox?" And they've only played Xbox their entire life, and they have absolutely no idea about the PS3 whatsoever, and they don't actually provide anything good. In the same reverse, I don't want PS3 fanboys coming on there and going, "Man, you suck, whatever, why are you getting a 360? You already have a PlayStation 3, it's like the best thing ever." Like, I don't want that, because it's not useful. I want people who are going to act like adults, at least, and have experience and can tell me some real significant things, like, hey, I've played Xbox and PlayStation both online, and I really like Xbox is better because blah blah blah. That is useful. That's useful information that I could really use. So that's open to you if you would be so kind as to give me any kind of advice. So that's that. A couple more things before we stop. Number one, if I were to get the 360 for my birthday in May, that would be right before LA Noire comes out, as well as Brink and Fear 3. If I got the game, I would probably get a couple of games with it. One, I would most likely get Black Ops with it, because I would want to play with my friend Chris and some of my other friends who have 360, and I want to play it on an online that I can actually play and have it not suck. As well as, here's something interesting, which is kind of a side note, but we'll include it, try and make it short. I've never been really into fighting games, and I've never really played many of them. But after watching a lot of Dark Side Phil footage of Marvel vs. Capcom 3, it's kind of piqued my interest in the whole fighting game thing. I think it looks really cool. I like the fact that there's skill involved with it, and that you have to play it a while and get good at it, instead of being lucky, at least locally. Instead of versus online, I mean, which is apparently ridiculously laggy. And so, that might be a game that I might actually get for the 360. I'll probably rent it from GameFly first for PlayStation 3 and see if I like it. And then possibly get the game and try to learn it over the summer when there's nothing coming out, and maybe getting into fighting games. And then over the summer, I'd probably get LA Noire for 360 instead of PlayStation 3. As well as rent Brink for 360. And then over the summer, when there's nothing coming out, I can do stuff like catch up on the 360 exclusives, the Halos, the Gears, the Fables, Left 4 Dead. I can do that during the summer. Now, I probably won't do video playthroughs of them unless people want me to. If people comment and say, man, we really, Josh, we really want you to to video you playing Halo, or at least something recent like Halo Reach or the latest Gears of War or whatever, then I'll do it. I'm not gonna do it though unless people want me to, because they're not really gonna be new games at that point. I just want to play them for the experience. And then of course when the fall rolls around, I'll get Uncharted 3 and Resistance 3 for PlayStation 3, but then probably like Elder Scrolls 5 for 360 and all kinds of stuff. So the 360 would broaden my horizons greatly with the number of games. I wouldn't have to worry about exclusives because I would have access to both systems. I've had the PS3 for 3 years, I believe. I believe I got it in 2008. I got it whenever, for my birthday, so in May of whatever year Metal Gear Solid 4 came out, because I know that came with the bundle because they were trying to promote it. So whatever year that came out is when I got it. I believe it was 2008. I'm not entirely sure, but I've had it for I think at least 3 years. And played it significantly, so I think it may be time to add the 360 to the list and give me, especially with this channel and the way what I want to do with the channel, I want to kick it off and play all these games. I want to have access to the 360 games as well. I think it's going to be a big deal. So you know, that's basically the deal. It's not written in stone, of course. I have to have hands-on with it. I gotta see. It's another 2.5 months away till my birthday. A lot of things could change. But right now, that's what I'm looking into. I'm liking it, you know, as an option. And, you know, we'll see down the road. I'll update you on what I find, on what I'm thinking about. And again, a note here, those videos that I videoed, that was stupid to say. The videos that I took a little while ago of those really laggy Black Ops matches will come up probably Sunday night, tomorrow night, or maybe, or if not tomorrow night, Monday night, if you're interested in checking out what I'm talking about. And I highly recommend that you go watch those videos so you know exactly what I'm talking about. This video and the most recent channel update I took on Thursday will come up today, but I'm at home again, so remember it takes me 90 minutes to upload a 15-minute video, so I'm not going to upload all those Black Ops matches till I'm back at school tomorrow night or Monday. And here's the deal, they're not going to be in the playlist of Call of Duty Multiplayer The Rest, because I don't want those awful BS matches mixed in with the actual matches that PSN was cooperating. So I'm going to make a different playlist called Call of Duty Black Ops Multiplayer Lag City, and that playlist will be completely devoted to the videos I just took, so that you can go check that out. Call of Duty Multiplayer Lag City will be the name of the playlist, and I will upload all of these videos that I just took to that, and I highly recommend you go check those out, so you know what I'm talking about. And again, stay tuned this week. I may, like I said, have some 360 footage up this week. That's not a promise, of course, but it is a possibility. So look for that. And again, if you have any suggestions or anything to help me out, it would be greatly appreciated. I appreciate you guys for watching the video, and look for more videos coming up this week and in the future. See you guys later.